Hi guys, today we're going to be learning how to play Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers and Coldplay on acoustic guitar. This song is super simple to play. There's 4 easy chords that we're gonna learn, 3 different strumming patterns, and then we're also gonna learn that really cool guitar riff that you hear at the beginning of the song. It's so easy to play, so don't feel intimidated. Let's go ahead and get started with that beginning guitar riff, and then we can move on to the chords. The cool thing about this riff is that you're only using 2 strings and 2 frets, so it's so simple because you don't have to move around. The first thing you're gonna do is go to the 5th fret relative to the capo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, you're gonna go down to the G string, which is the 3rd string from the bottom, and put your index finger there. Then you're gonna go 3 frets down to the 8th fret and put your pinky on the B string. So you have your 2 fingers there on that G string and on that B string, 5th and 8th fret. Those are the only 2 strings that you're playing in this intro. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tabs up on the screen so you can see how it correlates. But basically what you're gonna do is pluck this 5th fret twice, and then you're gonna go down to your 8th fret and then go back up to your 5th fret. So let me go ahead and play it through and you can see the tabs, and then I'll break it down a little bit further. Counting out the frets that I'm playing. 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5. And then you repeat that, but on the very last note, instead of doing the 5th fret twice, you only do it once to end it. And then you go into your chords. So altogether, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 5, 8, 5. And then you're done. So that's all the intro is, just those 2 strings, super simple, and you can listen to the very beginning of the song. That's when the intro comes in, right when the song starts. And if you listen to that over and over and kind of get that rhythm of the 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, it gets really repetitive and you will get it, I promise. Just practice. Next, we're gonna go to the 4 chords that we need. The first one is G major. The next one is F major. And you can play that as the open chord, but I like to play it as the bar chord. Then we have an A minor. And last, we have a C major. The progression that you're gonna follow for most of this song is G, F, G, A minor. You're gonna hold each chord for 2 beats. The first strumming pattern that I recommend is single down strums. It's so easy, and if you count it out for 2 beats, you'll see how this song follows. So starting on G, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you repeat that. Super easy. So if you're starting after the intro, I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts. Guess what? You just repeat that for the verse, the pre-chorus, the chorus, the second verse, the next pre-chorus, and then the other chorus, and it's pretty much the easiest thing ever. It does get a little bit different in the end, but I will explain that. For the 3rd pre-chorus and then for the outro, they switch it up a tiny bit, but it's not that different. Another strumming pattern that works very well with this song is single muted down strums, but accenting the 3rd one. So what a muted down strum is, it's where you have your palm resting on the strings and you do short little down strums. And the way it's going to work with that progression, starting on the G, you're going to do 4 muted down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to your F. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just doing all the muted down strums without the accent in there at first is going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're accenting the 3rd beat, it basically just means you put a little more oomph into that strum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, not exactly that much, but I'm overemphasizing so you get the idea of it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on that 3rd beat, you count it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just practice that rhythm. It's kind of hard at first if you're not used to doing accents in there, but the more you practice it, the easier it gets and you will love it. It really brings the song to life and it fits well with the beat in the song. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles that strumming pattern, and then there's also another one I like to use. It's down, down, up, down, up. And you repeat that. I like to use that with the chorus. Now keep in mind that strumming pattern doesn't go super great if you're playing along with the original track of the song. That's kind of a strumming pattern that I just created to improvise because it sounded really fun. This is the way that that strumming pattern is gonna sound. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna race? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. I'm just something gonna turn into somebody I can kiss. I haven't listened to this song a whole bunch, so I apologize for that. But I think y'all are getting it. It's not hard. It's easy. So for the third pre-chorus, the only thing you're changing is instead of doing that G for the first part of the progression, you just make it a C. And you do C, F, G, A minor. So... and that's all you do. You repeat that for the third pre-chorus. It's pretty easy. You can use the same strumming patterns that I showed you. Then for the outro, you're doing the same thing with the G, F, G, A minor, but you only do that for the first part, and then you switch to that C, F, G, A minor, if that makes sense. So you'll do the G first, and then you'll do the C progression, repeat that 3 times, and then go back to where you have the G first. The reason why they do that is because on that G is where they're singing. So when they're saying, I want something just like this, on that something is where they have the G, but on the part where they have all the synthetic sounds, you're just gonna do C, F, G, A minor. But then after you do the C, F, G, A minor, you go back into I want something just like this. Pretty much, I'm making this more confusing than it needs to be. If you're singing I want something just like this, start off with the G. And then if it's the part where there's kind of that little in between, you do C, F, G, A minor. So there's those 4 chords, those 3 strumming patterns, the single down strums, the muted down strums with the accent on the third, and then the down, down, up, down, up. Have fun with it. Get creative and make your own strumming patterns. That's always great. You don't have to do every single thing that I said. You can interpret it in your own way, which is always great. And I think that's pretty much it. There is a guitar solo outro riff thing, but it's complicated because there's hammer downs and pull-offs and bends. So I thought we would just keep this simple and not tackle that today. Maybe another day. We'll see if y'all want that. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope that y'all liked it. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could leave it a thumbs up. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I would love to have y'all back. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to drink your water, eat your vegetables, and be a good person. I love y'all. Bye.